Excuse me.
I'm not giving to LeBron because I don't like LeBron.
I like him already.
On the stat sheet, so like taking charges, like that's my favorite thing. I like a charge in my mixtape. My friend texted me, he's like, I never seen someone put a charge in the mixtape. I'm like, defense wins games. Like,
so there was a constant battle about Dunkin' Donuts versus Tim Hortons, and it was it's never ending.
I got up, I fixed my helmet, I look, and I just see Herb take off. Like he just, I just see the hair flowing, like now it's running, and. Yeah, you got to see Herb. When he runs, his eyes are always like, so I just knew, I knew he was running, so.
It's your life. Like, go out there, defend, go out there, rebound, like, give your heart, like, sacrifice. You can get a scholarship just for defense. You know what I'm saying?
Man, this guy's unstoppable when it comes to basketball as well. But yeah, definitely one-on-one, he got me.
Fried rice, you can't be eating fried rice all the time. But.
You'd be switching your sports. You'd be going from basketball to sumo.
I know. I already got the bun, you see?
How the spider tech basically is just like completely just crazy, like should not be allowed. Rosin and sunscreen and everything, that's been around forever and it's never been a true problem. But right now, like the big thing is spin rates are up.
It's our defense because Mace, you're going to get 285, 280. You gotta, and I'm only 240, so I got to bring my technique. And then KT's just a freak athlete in itself, so you gotta bring your hard hat and your lunch pail every day.
Can I just say this? Man, I just love your competitive nature, bro. Like I feel like I'm ready to strap on the jersey right now, man. I'm only 5'5", so I don't know what I can do.
I'm gonna say Diana, man. I don't know what it is. She just always seems to come up clutch all the time, 24/7.
When they say, listen, you know how as coaches you get mad at the guy just standing in the corner and watching another guy cook. I can't be like that because I was watching you cook.
Running, it's like if you take a day off, like you'll feel it, and if you take 4 months off, you're really gonna feel it.
It was impeccable. So. Watching certain highlights, I'm like, yo, I gotta try it. And trust me, not everything was as good as it looked now. Because no look passes I threw off of somebody's face.
Charles, you with us?
Yes, I'm right here.
You froze up for a minute. You're scaring me. You're scaring the crap out of me for a second, man. Jeez, don't do that so early.
Let's go.
Man, there is
What's up?
There's just so much going on in the sporting world right now.
Oh my God. I'm getting excited. College football is coming.
Mm-hmm.
The NBA is a lot of news in NBA, a lot of news in NFL.
This is college football
college
weekend. This is nobody cares about preseason week 3, the final week.
That's true.
Right.
Red Sox though.
I don't know. I'm done. I'm done with the Red Sox again. Especially where they almost lost to the Twins the other night. After giving up, I don't know,
10 runs, 11 runs.
Insane. I don't even want to. I do.
We'll get into that.
I do want to talk about it, but I don't want to talk about it. It's one of those things where you're just like, whatever. Anyways, hey, shout out to Eugene Nest out in Oregon, hooking it up with the vintage hat.
Like the green.
Anybody's out there in Oregon, make sure you hit up Eugene's Nest for some good duck gear. Other than that, we have a good guest on tonight. She is a wellness coach as well as a trainer, and let's just say she makes me look like I'm gonna keep it PG. It looks like crap. Okay, I got nothing. But let's go ahead. Let's get Yvonne on here. Good well, I almost said good afternoon. Good evening. How are you?
What's up? What's up?
What's
I'm
up?
great. How are you guys?
We are great. We are great. Thank you for coming on the show. We appreciate this.
Yeah.
This is a different
new angle.
New angle. And for me personally, I'm very excited just to learn more about the fitness world. And again, like I said, thank you for coming on the show for sure.
Yeah, thank you guys for reaching out. I'm really excited.
Definitely.
So just might as well just hop right into it. You know, you're a wellness coach, what you call it, and you're a trainer. You also have other accolades. What exactly, for somebody who doesn't really know what you do, could you go ahead and walk us through what you do?
Yeah, for sure. So I started as a dancer, and dancing, I've had so many injuries. I had plantar fasciitis, tendonitis. I had tore a shoulder. I dislocated my hip. I did so much things to my body that it was horrible, and my body wasn't healing. I had so much inflammation. I had steroids. I had a boot for 6 months twice. So really a year in a boot. Yeah, there's just multiple things that was going on with my body, and they wanted to do surgery, and I never wanted to do surgery. And being so young, and a dancer, I was just I can ruin my body and have to relearn how to do everything. You know what I mean? So I really started focusing on more of fitness, because as a dancer, they never actually taught us how to work out, if that makes sense. On our strength and conditioning classes, it was never really okay, do, push-ups and do the things that actually strengthen the stuff that you're using all day, especially in ballet, So I always had things going on. And when I really found fitness, it was amazing. But then the nutrition side, that's what blew it off for me. I actually had 2 tumors growing in my hips, and I was only 23 at the time. And doctors literally told me that there was nothing they can do. They're no antibiotics. You're going to have to go see another specialist. You're going to have to do this, do that. And pretty much it said it was going to lead to ovarian cancer. So it was just really, I don't know, it was just really stressful, and I was still in college. I was still trying to dance. I was still doing all these things, and it just hurt so bad. It literally felt like someone took a knife to my stomach and was just yanking it back and forth all the time. So it was just really bad, really bad. Yeah. And my friend introduced me to Dr. Sebi and holistic nutrition, and I found dandelion root, burdock root. And I started, just experimenting, just drinking tea. And within 3 days, I noticed a difference. And then within a week, I had no more lumps. Literally the lumps were just gone. So it was just nuts, because I was just the pain was going away. My body just was obviously responding, and then I was talking to you guys about earlier, I started to go vegan because I noticed that meat was really what was causing a lot of the inflammation in my body, especially red meat. Red meat just really does not sit with my stomach that well. So I just, I was trying it little here and there, started finding really good recipes. And then I just started dabbling more into the plant-based world, of, actual herbs and things like that. And it's just crazy. Our bodies are literally machines, and what we feed our bodies is what we're going to get. You know what I mean? So if we're feeding it processed foods and stuff like that, of course you're going to get sick. That's literally what you're putting in your body is a sickness. It's chemicals. Your body does not know how to respond to that. So when you put more realistic things in there and more, pure and stuff like that, you're going to get better from your body. And I've never had more energy. I've never felt no pain in my knees. I run on a treadmill now. I can actually go run outside too, without it hurting. My shoulders, all my injuries have pretty much healed. And it's taken 5 years, maybe a little bit more, but it was just really slowly transitioning and really just dabbling into nutrition and just, juicing and detoxing and just all these different things. And it's been a beautiful world, honestly. So I love, I say, I'm a wellness coach because I love helping people with nutrition. I feel like that's honestly the biggest thing. You know what I mean? If you're not right with your nutrition, you'll never get the results you want. You'll never feel the energy that you need to feel to actually be in the gym for an hour. You know what I mean? I have people that gas out within 30 minutes, and I'm just well, we're here for another 30. Let's go.
Let's do it. Yeah.
I'm like, you better push through this. But, you know what I mean? So it's just like, I just really try to help people with that part first, because I know that's the hardest part. And it's all about breaking bad habits. And I feel like, you know, when women are pregnant, that's when they crave the craziest things, you know? So he is literally addicted to sugar and all these processed things before it even comes out the womb. So it's just like, that's all we know.
Right.
You know what I mean? So when we try to take away, it's like, what are you doing? And it's just, I don't know. It's a constant battle for sure. I still have times where I'm like, ooh, that looks good. You know what I mean? But I found a vegan, like in Orlando. I'm in Orlando, and we have this vegan ice cream shop, and it's literally to die for. Like, it's amazing. So like finding more, and actually one of my friends opened up a gluten-free bakery. So like that's been exciting. All his brownies and like chocolate cake, literally all gluten-free though. So it's just like, yeah. So it's just been amazing, just finding different outlets to just still get that sweet tooth in a sense, you know what I mean? But yeah, if I have anything with process, like my body reacts to it, I'm super sick. And yeah, it's just not a good time.
Yeah, I've been trying to stay away from like and we talked offline, but like I said, I've been on this non meat eating for about 3 years now, and I've realized in the past, let's say month and a half now, I was big on like Impossible Meat and Beyond Meat, but that's also processed as well, and I also did. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Damn right. I know. Hey, we'll tell that story. Remind me of that story. But I've realized the like I said, it's very processed, and me working out, I try to work out 3 times a week. But I didn't see results like that. So when I've cut off Impossible Meat a little bit and Beyond Meat, I definitely see the difference with my weight loss and stuff. So, the processed food is really not the way to go. That's the trick, I think, when you're trying to transition into the, vegan lifestyle.
That's the hard part. Yeah, that's why I was really trying to get more into plant-based, you know what I mean? Because it's more holistic and, making your own plants and doing things like that. I really wish I had a space make a garden right here, but can't do that yet. But
indoor garden, let's go.
I have a cat.
So what?
My cat will eat that up. I do have a lot of catnip for her, but that's why I don't have one yet. Just because I know she'll eat it up. Yeah, for sure. But like I actually am partnered up with something that's called Tower Garden, and it's a device that grows your own produce, and it literally is like a little ecosystem. It has the light, it waters by itself. All you have to do is plant. So it's really cool. Wow. So I've been wanting to get my house so I can, because also you need sunlight, and like this is a little apartment. These are only the windows that we have here, and then one in my room and one in my mom's room, and that's it. Like literally. So it's really dark in this house most of the time. So I can't really grow anything, And Florida, this heat, the humidity, the craziness, like there's always something going on with this. I don't know. It's just a mess. Yeah. Oh man. But my I know my friend though, she's in Kissimmee, and her mom has like mango trees and like all the like avocados, like she has everything growing. So I guess it's good soil over there.
I've been trying for years to grow avocados. I can't
really
do it. I can't do it.
Yeah, it's really hard. She said it is really hard. I don't even want to try it. That's why I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna have to take a couple like actual classes. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I'm better at learning by watching anyways. So I mean, I could watch a YouTube video or something too, but like I feel like I'd rather do it hands-on, seeing somebody.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All you need.
But I actually have a nonprofit. That's all you need, right?
Yeah, it works. I got the tail to grow, but then I don't know what happened to it. I just threw it in the ground at that point. Right.
True.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, that's what sucks though with most of our soil though, and like the things that we have to put on the soil to make it grow. You know what I mean? Like that's it, I think like the crappiest part, because most of this, it's just all like stuff that's really bad for us. I have this like chemical soap though that's been really cool. It's from Trader
Okay.
Joe's. I don't know if you guys have a Trader Joe's by you.
Yeah, we
but
do. Yep.
yeah, they have a soap that you can clean off your vegetables and stuff with.
A soap. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, it's right in the fruit section. So as soon as you're in like that fruit section, it's like right there.
Oh, okay.
It's like dish soap, but for your fruit.
Let's take it back. You know, let's where this all begin. You know, talk about a little bit about your childhood, where you're from, and how this all became.
I mean, it's been a long journey, honestly. I'll tell you that much. I'm from New Jersey. I didn't really have a dad who supported everything and like helped with what I wanted to do. So it took probably until sophomore year of high school when I actually got into like training because they had it at my high school. So I was able to take dance classes, and then I tried to look for dance studios, and I ended up finding one that I could clean like the mirrors to pay for my classes. And then I started teaching like the summer camps to also pay for my classes. So I started teaching pretty much at like 15, 16 years old. And dance has just been always my life. Like my mom's actually a DJ, and she was like a music producer. Like I was always around music when I was in her stomach. So she said when I was, before I could walk, I would stand up and just shake my butt. And they were just like, she's going to be a dancer. And like literally all my videos are me performing and like, saying, my name's Yvona and I'm doing a whole choreographed dance. Like I was doing it all, and that's what I got my degree in. And honestly, college has changed me completely. Like they've retrained my body on how to use it, how to lift my legs, how to even use my arms, how to hold my posture, like even how to breathe, honestly. Like it was just like, it was like a whole different world,
It's like a boot camp.
Because, yeah. But like you realize though that like most of these studios, like I actually taught at a studio for like 3 years, and you realize that most of these competition studios, all they care about is like the tricks and like how high they can get their leg and like going over here. And like honestly, that child is going to get hip arthritis and probably have to get a hip replacement by the age of 26 because they have their leg going over here and like back around. You know what I mean? And like that's really all they care about. And so when I was in school, in high school, that's all they cared about. How many turns can we do? How flexible can you get? And things like that. So college was just like smack in the face, relearn everything. I almost quit, honestly, because it was just so hard. Choreography, it was a lot because like we were doing a different choreography every week where we got the assignment on Monday, had to have this like it done by Wednesday. With dancers, choreography, everything, and like rehearsal and perform it on Wednesday.
2 days? Wow.
Right. Literally. And then in the summer, like us as dancers, we learned a different choreography every week. And at the end of the summer, we did it like a show. So that was like 6 or 7 dances by the end of it. Like every single week learning a different choreography and then having to rehearse that and just, you know what I mean? So it's just a lot. I was in school pretty much 6 days a week. And it was just all just dance. I had to do academics too at the same time. So it was just a lot. Yeah. But it was just honestly, like I learned how to, like I interned for the director. So I learned how to like make costumes and like do headpieces, how to do everything in the theater with lights, production, how to even create like a recital, like how to put it together, music. Like I learned so much, So I was at the past studio I was able to use all of that. So I was the head director there because I literally knew everything that they didn't know, essentially. You know what I mean? I was able to run everything. And now that's pretty much what I'm working towards, is having my own studio and being able to do my own thing. And I'm building my own brand, because I'm actually like a pole instructor now, and I love pole, like pole fitness. Like that's what I call, like, that's what I do. Like all my people that take my class, they're like, holy cow, this is the craziest workout. Like you're literally coming to my class to work out. I'll give you a sexy dance or a cool dance to do at the end of it. But the whole before that, like you're literally like everything for my arms, honestly, is pole. Like it's all pole. And I'm building an online program right now, a 3-month program for like pole fitness program. And like, I just feel like it's going to be great because like what other person is doing that online right now? You know what I mean?
I don't see it. No.
Right. Period. So, and a whole 3-month thing. So nutrition, fitness, pole, you're learning a dance, like a mindset, all this stuff. And since I do that, like I'm also building my brand on like costumes for the pole and stuff. So
your mind must be racing like
yeah, it's all over the place. And I have a nonprofit organization, so like I'm always trying to do something to give back to the community. I do 2 free workouts a month right now. We do free classes, dance classes here and there, like, you know what I mean? Like, so we're all over the place right now. Like literally, I'm just really just trying to give back as much as I can, and then
but you're hungry though. You're hungry. You know what I mean? Yeah, you definitely got that. You got that, and you're a competitor too. You know, you want to push yourself to the limit. You know what I mean? So that's.
And I thought doing a 15-second TikTok with my daughter was a lot of work. Like,
it could be.
Almost like my wife doesn't want to ask this question, but where can she do pole dances?
Okay.
So
and where can she sign up for classes?
So where are you guys?
We're Mass.
Well, because I mean, if she looks like on Groupon or something, there's always like Groupons for for most studios, or just look at like Google it up. Or if she wants to do it virtually, get a pole for the house, and I got you.
Hey, there you go.
Come on.
Yeah.
No, a pole for the house. That just reminds me of like, do you watch the show King of Queens?
Yes.
You ever see when Carrie brought the pole home and Kevin James was just like, hey. Like, I feel like that would be me, and she'd just be like, what are you doing? Like, I don't know.
That would be great, honestly.
Maybe I should.
Yay.
I'm just afraid I'll like, because I'm 6'2", 250 pounds. I'll be swinging on that thing and it'll just collapse on me. That's my greatest fear.
Yeah. That's your greatest fear.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, that's you want to get a secure pole, or get like a stage pole that has like a bottom base that's like weighted at the bottom.
That actually works.
Yeah. But like I said, I'm trying to build this online program right now. So she gets the pole for the house, and she can learn how to do it at the house.
There you go. You got the plug right there.
Do it after 9:00 at night, though. When the kids go to sleep.
I had a question though.
Hey, it's only a 30-minute thing. Yeah.
Oh, it's a 30. Okay, that works.
Yeah, it's only a 30-minute exercise with the pole. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your coaching style? You know, when you're instructing your clients and your students and all that good stuff.
So I'm actually certified in bar as well, the bar method. And being a dancer, I use like a lot of just like low impact resistance. I love resistant bands. I really focus on I love calisthenics. Just really focusing on mind and body connection, right? Mind muscle. And I always say slower the movement, the better. And I don't know. It's just like, I love anything with like balance, overall like stabilization, like really just trying to find things that help people for their everyday life, like on how to actually pick up a box and like how to actually do things without straining themselves. You know what I mean? Right. Or even balance, because I do work with a lot of older people too. So I help them with their balance. Just being able to focus on like one foot at a time, even walking up the stairs, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm just, I worked a lot, when I got hired at LA Fitness. This is when I first got into personal training, and I'm a certified personal trainer, right? I didn't go for like physical therapy. I didn't even go for exercise science. And every single person that they gave me, osteoporosis, hip replacement. Like it was just like one thing after another. And then the guy, like my director literally told me that I had to build out a whole entire like osteoporosis like workout for her. And I'm just like, bro, what? Like, first of all, I don't get paid enough for this. Like they only paid me $6 a session.
It's
$6 when they're charging them $50 to $60 for a 25-minute session. I'm like,
it's a rip off. Yeah.
What? Literally a ripoff. Like I charge $50 for an hour. Like what? 25 minutes, and then I get $6. Like No, it was garbage. But I did learn a lot. And my director actually had his bachelor's in exercise science, so he gave me a lot of books. So like I learned how to do proper foam rolling, proper healing of injuries, ACLs, knees, whatever the case. Like literally, I have all the books for all of it. I even have books that on how to talk to people. Like he literally just gave me all this stuff, and I was just like, all right, I'll take it. Like, right. So I learned a lot. So, and then I had my injuries as well. So I love just doing resistance and low impact because I feel like anything heavy, anything heavy, you get more injured. You know what I mean? Like I actually pulled my shoulder more trying to do like 70 on the fucking lat pull. And I'm like, why am I doing this right now? You know what I mean? And as I pulled down, my shoulder went like literally snapped on me. And I was just like, ah! And ever since then, like literally that's what my shoulder would do. Like it felt like someone was back there going like this.
Oh my
gosh. It was horrible. Yeah. So, I don't really believe in using heavy weight. I'd rather do like low weight and then just a lot of reps and focus on like the slower actually connecting, you know what I mean? But plus it just helps you get tone. Like I don't think, especially women, we don't want to feel like bulky and like, I even feel like I've been looking bulky lately and I keep like, I don't know, bothering you. Like, yeah, a little bit. I'm just like, guys, do I look manly right now? So I've been trying to like go a little bit lighter with my arms, but like it's hard with pole, and like pole is like even built my lats. Like some of my freaking sports bras are even like not fitting because my lats are getting so huge. So
wow.
Yeah. But
then you look in the mirror, you're like, okay, I mean, I know I'm looking bigger, but you still have that, you're right. Yeah. So
I'm still like actually like staying tiny. So that's what I'm excited about. You know what I mean? I actually lost probably like 55 pounds. Yeah, I lost a little close to 60. So it was a lot. And then now I've been fluctuating up and down. But when I look at myself, I'm like, where is this weight coming from? And I'm like, it's obviously muscle, But this is definitely the strongest I've ever been. Like even back in college, like I said, they never taught us anything about fitness. And I really wish they did because I would have never had those injuries. You know what I mean?
You would definitely think that that's one of the things they would teach you in school.
Right?
Like, I mean, me not even like knowing much about that should be like, all right, before we get into the dance, we're going to teach you the proper way to stretch, the proper, way to move this way, that way. And then here.
Well, yeah, no, we knew how to stretch. Stretching that's like I said, flexibility. That's what they wanted. But when it came to like actually working out, they expected us to do that on our own. And with the time that I was in school all day and I was working at night. So I'm like, what time do you expect me to go to the gym? You know what I mean? I was a full-time student and a full-time worker. I was a shift leader at the time. So I was just like, there was no time, Yeah. And I was working at Jersey Mike's. So around subs all day.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? So I was like, what I was eating was not the best for me. I would try to have the wraps, but like it still wasn't the best,
I had Jersey Mike's once and I was just like, I can't eat this anymore. It's just, I don't know. It's definitely different. Cause I was like, all right, let's see if this is better than Subway or any other sub shops. And I liked the certain sandwiches from there, but it wasn't really my cup of tea at Jersey Mike's.
Yeah.
Man, we have so many good Jersey, places to eat around here. Why would you go to Subway or Jersey Mike's? Come on, man.
Right.
Like,
I just learned Subway's really not good for you though.
That's why Tom Brady popped on that commercial and said, "No, I don't eat this crap."
My cousin worked for Subway for a little bit, and everything she told me about it, I was just like, I am not eating any of that. It's literally all just frozen, already made, like
even the veggie patties in there, it's really not.
But and then their bread, they bake it with like rubber, so that's not really good. Yeah,
I think we're changing Dan's life right now. I think he's coming to the vegan.
I'm done with Subway. I've been done with Subway. I'm good. I got nothing else to offer there. I'm gonna go straight down to Everett. I'm gonna go see my guy. They call him the sub Nazi, but he's slinging the, or I'll head on down to Revere. I'll go to the New Deal. I'll get myself a nice top shelf and I'll call it a day.
Oh man,
I'm done with Subway.
Yeah, it's not that good. Yeah. Even Panera, I liked Panera for so long, and then my friend worked there, and the stories from that.
Everything comes
and then
in
I worked
plastic
at
bags.
Starbucks. Yeah, everything's in plastic bags. It's ridiculous. But the same thing at Starbucks, like all those little baking goudas and stuff like that. Like it's literally all pre-made. All they do is put it in the microwave for a minute. That's it.
Let's not even talk about Dunkin' Donuts either. Dunkin' Donuts is I don't even mess with Dunkin' Donuts anymore. So that's
I don't even mess with any of their quote unquote fresh guacamole or avocado that they
the avocado toast, right? No, that's not.
All right, we got a question coming in. What advice would you give anyone who wants to become a trainer or coach?
Ooh, yay. So definitely do it. Honestly, like it's the best. I love being able to change people's lives. You know what I mean? Being able to give that impact and really have that like one-on-one connection with people is just really, really powerful. So definitely do it. Look at what, certification you're going through, make sure it's accredited. Definitely NASM is one of the biggest ones. That's one I did. Super good. I'm also in Brook Bush Institute right now, which is only $20 a month. And it's actually like videos, like live, like not live videos, but like you're watching. So it's so much better. But $20 a month, and you can become a certified personal trainer, a human body specialist, or there's like one more thing on there. So you do it in your amount of time, you know what I mean? So definitely look at what you're doing, but I recommend NASM and Brook Bush Institute. So yeah, those two are like really, really good. But definitely do it. It's amazing world. And I just feel like overall it gives you something to feel good about at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like when I come home, I feel so good about like my day of like training people, because I even have people that text me, because like I'm also really big into mental health and stuff like that. But I have people that text me and they say like how they feel less stressed from their day at work because they came and worked out with me, or how excited they are to come work out with me because they're having a bad day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like it's just very impactful and powerful. So it's just very rewarding, and I really wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. So
now, do you prefer training groups or individual? You have a preference?
Personally, I loved one-on-one, but I've actually been doing more groups, and they're smaller groups, like 2 to 3 people. And I've been loving that because like we all push each other and we all kind of like just rotate and do everything, but like it kind of just goes a lot faster. We talk a little bit, but like it's just, I feel like it's a lot better. And like when I open up my own studio, I plan on doing more group classes because like I love bar and things like that. And all that usually is more group, because one-on-one just gets a little hectic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, cause being at the gym for 5 to 6 hours straight it gets a lot.
Yeah.
Like I live off smoothies, you know what I mean? But like when, like that's literally what I have, and that's all I can have the whole day, but now that I've been breaking it up and having like 3 people in 1 hour, that's been so nice. Like, so I definitely started with one-on-one. I still have my one-on-ones, but then I always talk to people and say, hey, would you mind being with somebody else? Because if they don't mind, because also what tends to happen when you become a personal trainer, you get booked up and people start wanting the same time. So it's like, if you want the same time, you're going to have to do it together. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's literally where it's gotten to. And like, but people are open to it. So I was just like, okay, like, let's do it. And like, it's honestly become really, really awesome. And I have a private gym here where I rent, and I have a key. I can go in whenever I want. And it's literally like a little small gym, small business, you know what I mean? But it's really, really cute, and it has a lot of equipment that's really doable. We have our dumbbells. Like I said, I do a lot of resistance anyways. So we have everything inside, outside. We're set in there. Like, it's really cool.
What did you take from the crazy year we had back in 2020? What did you take from that? Did it stop your, you for a little bit?
That's actually what made me bloom. Crazy to think about it, right? That's what actually made me bloom. Because what was my biggest fear was being on camera. And every single time, Yeah, right. Every single time, like those videos that I sent you, if you notice, I wasn't talking in any of those. And those were 6-week programs that I built during quarantine. So when people were in their home, I built those programs for them to be doing something to stay active at home with just resistant bands and dumbbells. That's all I needed. And sometimes we didn't even do that. Like I would just use your body weight. You know what I mean? And I had some crazy results. Like if you look on my Instagram page and look at my results things, that's all for my 6-week programs. And most of those people only did 1. I have some people on there that did 3, and you saw how their body changed. So it was just really beautiful because it made me get out of my shell and say, all right, let me get on camera. Let me start doing this. Because I also was working in a dance studio. I couldn't go to dance studio. Guess what? They're like, all right, we have to go on Zoom. So I'm like doing everything live, you know, and so I'm like, it just really opened me up. So it was actually a blessing. And then now I'm also a live dance coach for Queen Warriors. And that's like a TV program, and it's 20,000 women are in this program, and I get to teach them live every Tuesday. So the most I've had is like 800 to 900 in there. And then I have like up to 1,500 replays. So like, you know, it goes up and down, like, cause the summer, like people have been going in and out, but like, it's just been a beautiful experience. And like a lot of people have just been reaching out to me, you know, and it just, I don't know, even people are in Orlando actually coming to my classes. So it's just like, it's a small world, like, you know what I mean? So it's just really cool. And it's definitely been a blessing for me, honestly.
Yeah, I definitely see the confidence just talking with you right now. It just you know you're just really you know, confident in what you say, and you know, and again, like you said, that's credit to you, especially with, you know, with the year 2020 had us focus on ourselves and really try to get us better and like really think or rethink, you know, our lives. So that's really impressive of, you know, what you took out of that crazy year that we had, you know, so that's really good. That's really good. Shout out Queen Warriors. You know, I follow them as well. And I think the head woman there, Fabiana. Yeah. So, they're definitely doing great things. Yeah.
That's my twin. Blonde curly hair.
Yeah, so you all definitely going hard right now, so keep it going for sure.
It's been amazing. It's honestly it's great being able to help people change their lives. Like I said, training people has been the best thing that I've ever decided to do. Like teaching dance was beautiful too. I love seeing the kids change, like being with kids for like 4 years at a time and seeing their growth each year. Like even I have videos and I can see their growth in each video, you know what I mean? So it's just like, I just love seeing people evolve and how they can grow and how they can become their best selves. You know what I mean? That's really what I'm about. Is just like, let's be our best selves, you know, mind, body, soul, all of it. Like that's.
Yeah. So what would you say? Now I have a question. What would you say the hardest part about your career so far? What has been the hardest part, if there has been any?
I mean, you know, you always have a fluctuation of clients. So there's always the up and down. Obviously, with school starting back up, people's schedules changing. Even with the summer, people were going on vacations. And then lots of nasty people too, who ended up just, you know, being very stingy and like just very hurtful. I've had some people say some things and I'm just like, I literally spent how much time, like a whole month and a half, taking time to do this for you, and then you talk to me like that. Like, I don't know, there's just been really rude people, you know, and I'm grateful. But I never am one to just like, I don't know how to really say it. Like, I'm not, like, I don't let it affect me, right? Like, I'm going to just see what they're doing. And I'm just like, okay, like, I'm not going to allow somebody to do that to me. So, like, I will cut them as a client, you know? So I've just had a very ups and downs with clients lately. And that's really the hardest part, because, like, that's your money and that's your business. You know what I mean? Especially if you're making a business. If you're working at a gym, like LA Fitness, they would give me people. I mean, with 24 hours, you had to get people and you would get commission off those people. So like, depending on what gym you are, you know, it's going to be different. I always recommend trying to do it on your own, because personally, like, if you go through like a corporate gym, they're going to be taking most of your money.
Exactly.
So, it's all about really word of mouth. Promotion, like really talking yourself up, like having people share your stuff, like, you know what I mean, as much as possible, like really just trying to like get the word out however you can. I mean, I haven't paid for ads yet. I have thought about it, but I haven't done it yet. I have like done like there's a Thumbtack and Find Your Trainer. So if you guys are thinking about becoming a trainer, Find Your Trainer and Thumbtack are 2 websites that you can generate leads. You obviously have to pay for them, but that's how I got a lot of my clients. And once you get them on like a month or 2 package, that pays for that, and you have the whole extra. So you know what I mean? So it's definitely worth it to get clients. But it always has its ups and downs, like I said. So
Right.
But I think that's the hardest part about a business, though, right? You got to spend money to make money.
Exactly.
And that's what you got to realize too. You're going to spend a lot of money before you actually make what you want to see.
And shout out your haters, man, because they're actually making you more, hungrier. So, hey, kill them with kindness, right? So that's what you're doing. So keep going with that for sure. Keep going with that.
Yeah. I like to say, like, I'm not going to stoop to their level. That's my thing. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I don't need to go down there.
Exactly.
Up, baby.
Stay up. That's all the way up for sure.
Right.
Now, do you see, like, I mean, I wouldn't know personally, but, hopping on social media, say, you see a lot of people that are just like muscular or in shape that aren't certified trainers that are sitting there, trying to go ahead and sell their products. What people don't realize is not everybody's built the same as, Joe Musclehead over here and, Joey Fat Guy over there, same workout's not going to work.
Right.
Does that part annoy you? Because I mean, I'm not. I could care.
Oh, I send stuff to my other best friend who's a personal trainer too, and we went to college as a dancer. And it's funny how we both end up being personal trainers, but her husband really is one too. But we send each other stuff all the time of people on Instagram doing shit wrong, and it literally makes me cringe so bad because I'm like, yo, they have like 20,000 likes and they are doing an exercise like completely wrong. You're not working the muscle at all. Like, it definitely gets it gets there for sure. And then, like you said, everybody's different. You know what I mean? So like you have to be able to describe how to activate the muscle, because if you don't, like, people are just gonna literally be flying their hips around trying to do hip thrusts, and they're gonna be, doing squats just like I've seen people do biceps like this. Like, should my arm be moving that fast? Not at all. You can barely see it. You know what I mean? So what are you working at that point? Nothing. All you're doing is wasting energy. That's literally all you're doing.
Exactly.
So it's I cringe at a lot of things on the internet.
Some of the funny things that I see are, people like, I don't know, it was like, how many push-ups can you do in, 5 minutes or something, and people aren't even going fully down, and they're not breaking the plane. They're just like,
literally,
you're right. Like, what are you doing? Like, I don't know. That's just.
Have you ever seen the people that are like hanging from the cables though? There was this one, and it was like they had a Spider-Man theme song going on in the background, and the guy's like hanging from the cable, but his legs are just coming up slowly, and he's turning upside down. And I'm like, do you have the weight all the way down on the fucking thing and you can't pull it, so you're just pulling your body up? Like, I don't get it. It was crazy though. Like his legs, like the way he came up, he literally like Spider-Man.
It's all for clout. It's all for clout. Some of these people that are doing stuff. Yeah, it's changed to everything. I have to get this on social media. I have to get the likes. I have to do this just to do. No, just do the workout correctly. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna tell the cameraman to record. Hey, get that back again. Let me do this one move again. No, just do it naturally. Yeah, man. Just really do it naturally.
My thing too is everything's about sex. So all these freaking girls are in their bathing suits and like wearing nothing, doing these exercises, and that's how they're building their following and getting all this and like attraction, because they're literally half naked, but that's what sells. Yeah. And I mean that's what's proven to sell. That's been since the ages, right? But it's just nuts because like when it comes to somebody like me, I'm on a pole and I'm not even in any of that stuff. Like
Right,
I'm not that person that's trying to be sexy and show off my entire body and like, you know what I mean? Because first of all, there's thirsty ass people out there, and like I don't need people just flying in like that. Like there's nasty things that people say. Like I said, there's just nasty things, you know? So I'm about the fitness. I'm about actually making it an art, because like my dance background, putting it with pole, like I want to create art. You know what I mean? Like I love shapes. I love showing off tricks, like creating choreography. Like that's what I love. You know what I mean? So I'm so over social media.
But that's what like for example, I have a 5-year-old daughter, and you know, eventually as she gets older, obviously your body changes and stuff. But like, I want her to feel comfortable to wear, because technically, I just feel like you could wear anything. It's just us as people, we tend to overthink it, and like you said, with the comments, people being very nasty on there and just really thinking negative or thinking nasty and all this stuff. It's just and you said it right on the tee. Like it's art. Everything we do is art. This is art right now, what we're doing on this platform.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's just all about just the respect level. Have we lost that? Have we lost that as humans? Like just the respect thing, just because you see someone, for example, like you said, you know, being on the pole and just really showing the art, you know, showing you know, what you do. That's what you do. And the fact that people are just, you know, want to just comment and say nasty things is very you know, disrespectful. And I don't like that personally, because like I said, I have a 5-year-old daughter, and I'm just like, you know, I don't want nobody, you know, shaming her just because she wants to be free and she's actually showing, you know, what she likes to do and what she, you know, her dreams are, and that's to you know, just to be herself. And I just feel like us, and especially particular men, we just got to stop overthinking it and stop doing the most, you know what I mean? So, and that's just me, because I just feel like, you know, both sides, you know, because there could be nasty women, it could be nasty men, like both sides just needs to be, you know, just, you know, because I'm pretty sure, I don't know, do you get a lot of female haters too as well? I'm not sure, like, or is it mostly men?
I do, honest. But I don't think they're like very like transparent. I've only had a couple that like say something, and I'll say something right back. Like I'm not, you know, whatever they say. Like I had somebody say something on one of my posts the other day, and they try to say something about 2 other girls in the class, and I'm just like, first of all, I'm proud of them for being here. Like, where were you? You know what I mean? Like, how are you gonna hate on somebody for just? And I literally put in the description their first heels class. Like all 3 of them, it was their first heels class, first choreography, first walking in heels. Like, how the fuck? Like, bitch, that's hard. You know what I mean? Like,
you try to do it.
Exactly. Like, I literally had him in heels, and I made him get onto the floor, roll around in your heels, like turn around. And I'm like, that's hard to do, because you can easily roll your ankle. You know what I mean? So yeah, and especially when it comes to pole too, like, and that's why when you're talking about the disrespect thing, I'm like, bro, if you knew how hard it was, you would not be saying this shit. Like my gay friends have come and taken my pole classes, and I see how strong they are, fucking built as shit, and they can't even get their asses up the pole. You know what I mean? So it's just
but they ain't gonna comment that though. They ain't gonna comment on that. You know, it's it's crazy. It's a crazy world we live in. Yeah.
I have a friend that I'm gonna send your way. Okay.
Yay.
He lives in Tampa, and let me just tell you, the man does not work out, but he's got a 6-pack. Everything is just like it's like natural. And I'm like, Devin, how the hell do you do that? He just messaged me. He's like, I need to get in contact with her because I need to get tone. So
I got you. I'm
gonna send him. I'm gonna send him your way, because this man, I'm
please do.
You see him and you'll be like, you work out every day. And you'll be like, no.
Well, it's really all about the protein intake. Honestly, once you figure out your protein intake, that's honestly what changes people's results. Because most of the time, we don't get enough protein.
Right.
You know what I mean? And even me being vegan, I could get in my protein. Like, I can get in that no problem. Honestly, I probably get in more than enough, you know? So it's all about the protein. I don't honestly track anything else. I'm not a calorie deficient. Like, I don't track anything but protein. That's the only thing I track. Just because I feel like for our minds, when we're breaking out of these habits, we can't put all that stress on us. You know what I mean? When people start having to track macros and do all these crazy things, and they start getting like intimidated, you know what I mean? And then it's so quick for them to get out of it because they're like, damn, this is hard. It takes up time. And like, I don't really understand what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't live by any of that. I've never counted a calorie in my life. Like, and I'm loving the results I have.
Yeah.
You know,
there you go. Yep.
Yeah.
I have a few more questions, just two more. You talked a lot about it, of your schedule being all over the place and what goals you want and what you want to achieve. Like, how do you balance, your career path, life with, just being, a normal human being and trying to, enjoy life as well? How do you balance that out?
I mean, I'm actually going to Denver this weekend. So and that's honestly the best thing about being a business owner. You make your own schedule. So I tell my clients, hey, I'm not going to be here, and that's what happens. But I have those online videos that I'm like, all right, do these workouts, send me a video of you being at the gym. You know what I mean? So it's all about accountability. Like, I can still make it happen. I've even worked out with people virtually with me somewhere else. You know what I mean? Jumped on my Zoom or my phone and went on Zoom, but I always make it work. And when so I've learned my time is valuable, you know what I mean? And I don't like spending my time with negative energy. So I'm very, very cautious of where I spend my energy. And if I feel like someone is in good energy, like I have obviously some good friends that I can be like, all right, guys, like, can we go to dinner or can we do this or just something, and most of it's late at night after all my clients or, on maybe a Sunday when I have a Sunday off randomly. You know what I mean? So like it's very random, but I am able to make my own schedule. So I think that's the best part, So like I said, I'm going to Denver this weekend. I get to go to Puerto Rico next month to go see my cousin for her birthday. Hey. So like I'm still doing things,
There you go. Yeah. All right.
Now, when you go out to dinner with your friends, did they like feel embarrassed or ashamed when they're about to eat like a juicy cheeseburger or like a giant steak with a huge heaping?
I can imagine
mashed potatoes.
Gravy. It's hilarious because there is one, and she's always like, "Don't look at what I'm eating. don't talk about it. Don't talk about the soda I'm drinking." And I'm just like, "You know what you're doing. Don't talk about it. Then. You know what I mean?"
I don't even want to tell you what I had for dinner tonight. Like, terrible.
Hey, what'd you have for dinner tonight, Dan?
All right, so we started off with some pecan rolls and some corn fritters, which they just gave out, fried calamari and spinach artichoke dip. My wife didn't really eat much of it, so I decided I was going to finish it all. She had half of a bowl of clam chowder. I had the other half. And then I had a huge plate of chicken parm with
oh my god
tortellini.
Wow.
I couldn't do dessert.
You couldn't do dessert.
I was like, I'm really gonna regret this because this woman's gonna come on here and she's gonna talk about what you should and shouldn't eat, and I'm just sitting there stuffing my face. I'm like, oh my god.
It would have been worse if you ate the dessert. It would have been worse. What was the dessert option?
I think it was mud pie and pecan pie. I don't know. I was just like, I'm done. 2 ginger ales deep. I'm done.
2 ginger ales. Hey, Canada Dry or Schweppes? Which one?
I don't know. Whatever they pour from the tap. Tasted more like water than anything.
Yeah.
Oh man. So what do you think about that meal he just had?
I mean, it sounds pretty good.
Listen, I'm carbo loading. I'm a mailman. I got a carbo load every day. Okay, I'm walking 15 miles a day. My body would tell you otherwise.
Oh man.
I don't think you should be eating that much in one sitting. That's why.
Oh, there you go.
I got up a couple times. Does that count?
Oh
have you pooped
man.
yet? That's what counts.
Definitely not. I'll let you know in the morning.
I need at least 3 tomorrow.
At least 3.
Did I do 3 in one sitting? All right, off topic. Anyways, go ahead. What's next?
So my that's funny. My last question for you, let's have a little fun here. If you were, to have, a workout session with, three popular fitness trainers, who would they be? 3 or 4 fitness trainers, famous fitness trainers that are out there right now. If you do know.
I mean, there's this one girl that I follow. Her name's Catherine, and she's freaking amazing. She also does bar, and she's literally her energy. She's freaking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So she's definitely one. I don't really follow much. Oh, Janelle. Janelle's great. I can't remember her last name right now, but she does like choreography and all that other stuff. She's in LA. So those are really the only 2 that I like can think off the top of my head that have like really good energy that I love. Cause like I've watched YouTube videos and like I've tried to like get into stuff like before I was doing all this. And there was never really somebody that like stuck with me. Like I've even bought like Jillian's things and like all the, Jillian Michaels and like all these different like workout video things, but no one ever like got that like personal connection, I guess, and I love that these people are obviously on like Instagram, so like you can see their stories and like what they're talking about and like stuff like that, but the stuff that they post is very, very like informative and like, and I love form. I love being able to show things right, and that's what they do. So like I feel like we would definitely be able to just like have a powerhouse little workout.
There you go.
Who would you choose, Charles?
I would choose The Rock, just the fact that because I don't want to get jacked like The Rock because that's too much. The Rock, me being 5'5", I want to work out with Kevin Hart just to see how because how that works out. I'm 5'6" on a good day, but like 5'5", we'll keep 5'5". Right? Those 2 honestly, The Rock and Kevin Hart. Honestly, for basketball wise, I'm a coach and I play ball. I would say I would love to be in the gym with like LeBron James, those 3 definitely. Those 3. Yeah.
How about you?
I only got 2. I only got 2. I would definitely go with Tony Little, and then I definitely have to go with Richard Simmons.
Oh, Richard Simmons. Okay.
I already got the fro. I got the.
There
fro.
you go. Right.
I should hit up that jazzercise.
Definitely. But yeah, this is again. Anything else, Dan? You got?
I got nothing. All my questions have been asked and or stolen right out of my mouth.
Yeah. Give our viewers and listeners, where they can follow you, where they, any other platforms that you're on, social medias,
So I'm pretty much on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all as Yvona's Wellness. So it's just my name, 1 N.
One N, there you go.
2. Yeah, so 1 N, Yvona's Wellness. And then I have my website too, and that's Yvona'sWellness.com. So everything is Yvona's Wellness.
Okay.
Is it wellness or swellness? Because I've been reading it wrong the whole time.
Well, because there's an S at the Yvona, you know what I mean? So it looks like swell. Because it's YVO. Yeah. YVONAS.
That'd be perfect for a fitness trainer.
WELL. Yeah, right. Swellness. That is. I'll make a shirt with that. Swell.
Yeah, definitely. And we hope to get you back on down the road in the future.
Yeah. For sure.
We didn't get a lot of questions out that I wanted, but you did answer. I did learn a lot about the fitness / dance world and nutrition. It's very, very informative, and I appreciate you coming on the show. We always tell our guests hopefully we made you feel comfortable, made you feel like you had a great time, and it's just literally 3 people talking about A, sports, B, fitness. Now thank you for that. Again, we wish you the best down the road, and hopefully you get what you deserve, because you do deserve it. You work hard. So
thank you so much.
Definitely great talking with you, and we look forward to your success in the future.
Thank you so much, guys. It was awesome. Right. It was really awesome time. Yeah, definitely comfortable. You guys are cool.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you.
All right. Have a good night.
Yay.
All
Bye.
Right. Bye.
Man, I've been doing this whole eating thing wrong, I guess.
Hey, that was a meal that was
like
man.
breakfast, lunch, dinner in like 3 days. Like,
hey, just have fruit. Just have fruit tomorrow in the morning. Just have some fruit. Just drink some water. Detox a little bit. You know.
Man, that's the one thing I was going to ask her. She talked about detox. I did a little 7-day like stomach cleanse, and I was going to ask her about the smart people that work at GNC, but they sold me on that 7-day cleanse, and that thing.
Did it work?
It worked. It worked. It worked while I was at work. Let me just tell you that, and it was no bueno. It was awful. And then people say you can't go back to eating what you normally eat, and I ate. I think I ate like a roast beef sandwich like once I was done. I felt disgusting. And I was like, I can't be doing this. So then I went on my little health kick for like 3 weeks, and went back to my normal unhealthy eating habits.
Hey, but it's okay. It just shows that it is a grind if you think about it.
Oh yeah,
just trying to balance out working out, because the thing is, those 3 weeks of you being consistent on that, I bet right when you took that one day off,
that's what it is. That's exactly what you give it your little cheat day, and then cheat day turns into cheat week and a month, and back to where you started.
Hey, but that was great, man. That was a great interview for sure. I learned a lot about the fitness world, even more, and I think definitely we'd love to have her back on the show, man. That was great.
Outside of our normal box.
Yeah, definitely. I even forgot to ask her if she played sports. I forgot to ask that, but that's cool though. It's cool.
Little birdie told me you're coming over on Sunday.
Oh yes.
Better not be bringing that impossible meat, or that impossible meat's going.
It was beyond me.
Whatever.
Listen, you loved it.
I did. I'm not gonna lie.
You loved it.
It was.
Hey, just for us coming over, I'll bring the impossible meat now. I'll switch it up.
No. I want the real deal, Holyfield. All right. But I really got to clean my grill, because there's a lot of meat juice and
a lot of meat juice.
A lot of meat. I don't know how that would. Cross contamination.
It is. So you might have to.
I'll take care of it for you.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I know you will.
I got you. Yeah. There's so much going on, especially in the NFL right now.
Oh yes.
What's going on with your man Cam?
Hey, listen, man. And maybe this is a hot take, but it's not.
It's a hot take. I know where you're gonna go with this, and I hope you go down the right road.
I don't appreciate what the media and all these sport platforms have done to Cam Newton's name, because I just feel like, okay, he made an honest mistake. I get it. He didn't, okay, maybe not an honest, maybe he just didn't care. But at the same time, I just feel like, okay, if he didn't know about the safety protocols, with COVID, it's just, I mean, we're still learning about this. Even if people are vaccinated or not vaccinated, people are still confused on what is really going on with this virus. So I just feel like I didn't like how they're like just automatically giving Mac Jones the starting job. And in my opinion, Mac Jones, yes, even his teammates are saying Mac Jones has been very impressive through camp and preseason. Obviously, he's made rookie mistakes with throwing interceptions, but that happens. But like, I just get a feel like with the veterans on this team, they want Cam Newton starting week 1, because I just feel like it's Cam Newton's job, man. Mac Jones still needs to prove, because who's to say Mac Jones doesn't throw 4 interceptions week 1? Then what? Oh, we need Cam. No, you keep that same energy. Put Cam starting week 1 and see how it goes. Don't get me wrong. It's been a competitive preseason with these 2 quarterbacks. Matt Jones has impressed me, but this is Cam Newton's job right here.
I don't really agree with the morons on Boston sports radio often.
Yeah.
But this little take that was dropped today kind of put into perspective where this could have possibly led. Up until the draft, Patriots wanted Jimmy Garoppolo back. They wanted him back. They had no real intentions of taking Mac Jones.
Right.
But now it was Tony Felger or Mike Felger or Tony Maserati that said the reason why they kept Cam Newton was because if they were to get Jimmy Garoppolo, Bill would have fell back in love with Jimmy, and Mac would have fell by the wayside, and then he would have probably requested a trade further down the line.
Right.
Whereas Cam Newton, right now, he's your fall guy. And anything happens, you just throw Mac in there and wave goodbye. No strings attached to Cam. I get it. I mean, you know, at least you have to agree with me. The product we saw from Cam last year was not the best product.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. No,
you know,
but
I mean, I could go through his stats, but what do you have? Like 4, 5 touchdowns, 6 touchdowns?
Right. I think about 12 rushing TDs.
He was almost dead last in the league in almost every stat, except for interceptions.
Right. But it was his first year, and that Patriots playbook, from what I've heard, is very difficult to learn. And you just see a difference now. I mean, I feel like we have seen a difference in Cam this year already with the preseason. He's looked comfortable. He looks confident. He's healthy. I just feel like he had a slip up, and people were just went off the Rams and just saying, "Hey, give this job to Mac Jones." No, man, it shouldn't be like that. Now, obviously, if Mac Jones beats Cam Newton organically, and that's what Bill Belichick wants, yes, okay, the better man won. But right now, don't just write off Cam Newton just because he didn't even get COVID. He just forgot to.
I know, but is this a precursor to what could happen during the regular season?
So
that's my main concern.
And that's a very good concern, because now if Cam Newton does follow this up and does something or gets COVID because he didn't follow a protocol, okay, yes, Mac Jones, take the full. This is your job for the rest of the season. Just give Cam but Cam Newton, I get it, he's a high profile quarterback, but it shouldn't be everything he does. People just slander him and just say, listen, don't give him the quarterback job a week one. So. But again, shout out Mac Jones. Mac Jones is I'm pretty sure, has he impressed you? I know you wasn't really about Mac Jones.
He has. I mean, I wasn't you know how I felt about Mac Jones. You know how I feel about Alabama quarterbacks.
Right.
But I think today's practice really kind of hit home with him, and he felt like he got slapped in the face a little bit. Cam was gone for 5 days, and then all of a sudden he's getting reps with the ones. He's the first quarterback out there. Who's going to start on Sunday? Is Cam going to start, or is this the final week? He's limited to throw right now because they're trying to keep those reps down.
Right.
But at the same time, you're going to throw Mac Jones out there to start, or even just play the first half and then throw Brian Hoyer in second half.
Brian Hoyer, poor Brian Hoyer,
and just go ahead and rest Cam. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of what they're doing out in San Francisco right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to do that that Saints offense that Taysom Hill and Drew Brees were running with Jimmy and Trey.
Yeah.
I'm not.
But what's going on? That's been the common theme with all these teams. People are trying to get, because I haven't, maybe I've missed it, but I haven't heard this much talk about this quarterback can this quarterback beat out this quarter? That's been like the hot topic with a lot of these teams.
It's because this quarterback draft class was probably, I mean, personally, I think this was the best quarterback draft class we've had in a while. Outside of, Joe Burrow and I'm not even going to mention Tua because he's just straight up trash. And my guy, right behind me, right here, Justin Herbert, rookie of the year.
Mm-hmm.
This is hands down probably the best quarterback draft class, and I think there's more cameras and more eyes on the bigger guys. Looking at Trevor Lawrence, who's underperformed without a doubt. He's not living up to the hype, and
he's the starter.
That's I would have give Gardner Minshew that starting job.
Yeah, me too.
Absolutely.
Me too.
But I'll say it again. I say it all the time. The ACC is not a real conference.
No.
Granted, you play, once, twice, 3 times against Alabama in how many years? That's not enough. It's not enough for this league. But who knows? You see Trey Lance coming out of North Dakota State.
North Korea. I mean, can he beat out Jimmy G? I mean, that's because I see Jimmy G. He looks kind of bigger now. He looks like he gained some more muscle.
He definitely looks. I don't know. I feel like they're not going to start him because they don't want to pay him. Honestly,
that's true. I mean, that could be true, and I don't know. But Jimmy G has proven himself. He got them to the Super Bowl, and they just had an off year last year. I think they were still coming off of that Super Bowl high, even though they lost. But I just feel like give Jimmy G another shot because he is a proven quarterback, and he can do it all. I'm just ready for this season. This season is going to be very entertaining. I do like that the wide receivers positions, the media has taken a load off of them because, for all these training camps and preseasons, you hear about the drama with the receivers and they haven't gotten the snap or they haven't got paid like this or that. I just feel like it's very well run right now in the NFL, and I like it. And I'm very excited for the NFL season to start. And I'm hoping, everybody stays healthy. Hope no COVID cases comes out. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes.
Now, personally, taking this home, how do you feel about this Sony Michel trade?
Man, that was big. I mean, again, he's going to a good team. He's going to. It's not like he left the Patriots and went to a trash team. The Rams are, they're one of the picks that I feel like they can go deep in the playoffs. So, that's just another weapon for Matt Stafford in that offense. And Sony Michel, I think he can start right away. Or, who's the running back? I forget who's the running back back there.
I think Sony, if healthy, he could produce some pretty good offense, but that's the thing. He needs to stay healthy. Yes, what was that, 2018?
Yeah, 18.
2018.
Mm-hmm.
He was probably the best running back for the Patriots. He scored the most touchdowns in that playoff stretch. He scored the only touchdown in that Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think maybe, especially going out with the Rams, that's probably on his bucket list to get back to a Super Bowl and eventually beat the Patriots. And
he's lucky because the Patriots, they have a reputation of sending the players to a trash team.
Oh yeah.
So Sony Michel, and he's in LA, so he's good. He's chilling. So, but again, stay healthy. Because when healthy, he's a really good running back. Well, Patriots also did trade. They had a big trade today with the rookie. Is it Ward? I forget his first name, but I know his last name's Ward.
Sean Wade.
Yeah. Oh, Wade. Sorry. Yeah, Wade from the Ravens, right?
Yeah. I think.
Yeah.
I think there's got to be a reason why the Patriots are stacking their defense so deep.
I know what you're gonna
be a reason.
I know what you're gonna say.
I think it has to do something with the offense.
And it's not the quarterback.
It's 100% the quarterback.
They are stacking this defense, man. This defense is going to be, I think, ranked probably the top 5. Yeah, definitely top 5. I mean,
I don't know. We got to see what exactly Miami did to Kyle Van Noy before we go ahead and take our victory lap.
Oh man,
Miami has that history of ruining prime players.
That's true.
Except for Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, and Gilmore he's still not playing, but hopefully he gets back. And that would be even more of a weapon on the defensive end. If the Patriots are gonna play, we're gonna be a defensive first team. Okay, but y'all got to score some points because thankfully I don't think they're playing the Chiefs this season in the regular season. I'm not sure, but like when you playing, we're playing against the Bucks coming up week 4. Got to score some points, man, because Brady's going to.
You notice that's why I put my.
And I have to do this. Where is it? My brother-in-law came back from Tampa. He went to the preseason game, and
what did he get you?
He got me. He got me this, and I joked with him. I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna wipe my ass with it," but this is really fun. This is good. Again, I guess this is a reminder of what Tom Brady did. So, shout out to Rainy Martinez, man, for giving me this.
Show one more time. Show one more time.
Okay, I got you.
Show it. Yeah.
This is gonna switch though. This is gonna be blue. This year, Patriots 2022 now. Yeah, 2022 World Champions coming soon. Cam Newton MVP. Let's go.
Not happening.
That's all I got to say about the Patriots.
Not happening. The only thing I'm concerned about is when Week 8 rolls around, do I wear my Justin Herbert jersey or do I wear my Terry Glenn or my Tom Brady Patriots jersey?
You should wear that Terry Glenn jersey when Brady comes in.
You know where my loyalty is gonna lie.
Come on, man. He's been quiet these past few weeks. Brady's been quiet. Well, his son was like the ball boy, which is pretty cool. I can't imagine what his son is going through mentally by just experiencing that. So that's pretty cool. But Brady,
it's also Tom Brady's son. That's like
that's true.
That's like no joke.
It's no joke. Yeah, it's no joke.
You're set for life.
Yeah, definitely.
Go be a ball boy. that 13 seconds of being a ball boy is probably a lot more money than I'm gonna make in my lifetime.
Right. Yep. So yeah, shout out to the NFL season. I can't wait, man. Can't wait.
All right. We're gonna take a quick break.
Let's go.
Come back with some MLB Red Sox.
Gosh. We
And
gotta talk about them.
I don't know. Maybe we'll wrap it up with some college football. Week 1.
It's here.
Finally.
It's here. Let's go.
All right, we'll be right back. I mean, today, is sale day, which you should be expected to win, and you should be expected to beat the Twins, without a doubt. There's 7.5 games out of first place. The Baltimore Orioles, the Baltimore Milk's favorite cookie. The Orioles just snapped a 19-game losing streak. They are still 31 games. 31 games back. Why am I not so impressed with this Red Sox team?
Where's the will to just we had it. We were in first place for how long? And then what? After the All-Star game, something happened, man. You didn't make the trades. You didn't attack when you needed to. It's just I don't get it. I don't get it. So who I have it here. Who we have in front of? Yeah, we have the Rays. Who man? Let's not let the Rays be in the World Series out of nowhere. This can't be a season where the Rays end up in the World Series, because Red Sox, man, y'all are a better team than the Rays. Even the Yankees.
We got two. Well, we have a couple pivotal series that we definitely need to win. Starting tomorrow, we got the Indians for a 3-game set, and then we go ahead and face the Rays.
Yeah.
And then we go ahead and play the Indians again, the Rays again. The only momentum you can really gain is at least taking minimum 2 out of the 3 from the Rays in both those series.
I need some sweeps, Dan. I need some sweeps.
And you're going to get one the middle and the end of September when we play the Orioles. But at the rate the Yankees are going,
yeah,
you need to have a full 3-game sweep of them the end of September.
Man.
And I don't think that there's enough left in the Red Sox gas tank to do it.
What has happened, man? What has happened?
You gotta think that there's only 2 teams you need to beat, and you play those 2 teams in very crucial series.
This is big. Don't get swept. Do not both teams. Do not get swept. But you know why I don't have confidence?
I can see the Rays sweeping easy. I think the Yankees will give us a tough time. I think they need at minimum out of every single series between the Rays and the Yankees, at minimum, they need to take at least 2, possibly sweep.
I just don't see it, man. They're giving up all these runs. They're too bipolar with this. They lose 10-1 and then they win the next game 6-0. Maybe that's how baseball goes, but why are you giving up so many runs? I just don't get it. And the pitching is horrible. Horrible. I don't know. I've been very frustrated with this team the past few weeks now. I thought they would pick it up because of Alex Cora, but again, he's too calm for me sometimes. And I get it. As a manager, as a coach, you got to stay calm so your players will feel calm. But come on, man, this is not what year did they win? 2018 or this ain't the same team.
Well, it's kind of strange thinking about the teams we were talking about prior to the All-Star break. You had the Mets in first place.
Oh, now they're done.
They're now 7.5 games behind Atlanta.
Oh, that was quick.
And I think Milwaukee's been holding strong.
Brewers have been good. They've been good. They've been good.
The Giants have been good.
Yeah.
And I think, I mean,
the Dodgers are right there.
The Dodgers are right there. They're 3 games back. But like I said, with the amount of talent that Dodgers team has, they should be in front of all these teams by at least 5 miles.
Oh, what? They're 2 games. You said 3 games.
3 games back.
Yeah, I could see them getting first place back again. They'll pick it back up now. This is where teams start to. All right, playoffs is on the way. Let's get a nice rhythm. Let's try to get in the playoffs. And I think, like you said, Dan, the Dodgers, man, they have so much talent that I wish the Red Sox had. It's just unbelievable that they're still not in first place. So
But you have the White Sox.
No one's talking about them though.
Nobody. Not since the big heart Frank Thomas.
Yeah. Oh, shout out Frank Thomas. Yeah. Yeah.
But anyways, I don't know. The future is not this season. It was a stretch of a season to begin with.
It was.
But now it's just you've put your own foot in your own mouth.
Yep.
And you've put the nail in your own coffin.
Yeah.
That's just that. There's nothing else. The Red Sox did the typical Red Sox thing.
They're not gonna chase the Rays. They're not gonna be able to get the Rays.
Oh no.
The Rays are too far gone right now.
The only chance that we have is a wild card.
You got to get the Yankees. You got to get who they play first, the Rays or Yankees first?
They'll be playing the Rays after this weekend series with the Indians.
Okay, let's get this, man. Don't lose no more games, Red Sox. Come on, man. I still got a little bit more faith that they can get to the playoffs, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes.
I'm not feeling hopeful. I'm out. I even took the Red Sox hat off and jersey.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's tough.
Football is upon us.
Yes.
Real, live football comes back.
Even though we don't get the games we want this week.
Not yet.
But you got Connecticut playing your guys' opponent next week. Fresno State playing Connecticut. Let's see. I believe, right? They're playing. Yeah, they're playing. Yeah.
I am.
You're not worried about Fresno?
Layup game.
Come on, Oregon. Come on, Oregon. To see what.
100% layup game. And
I want a blowout against Fresno State when y'all play them. I want a blowout.
I haven't looked at the betting lines lately.
Yeah.
Last I checked, they were 22, 23, and probably 23-point favorites to beat them. So,
because this team is my favorite. They are, man. They got so much talent on this team, man. Anthony Brown is his attitude right now. I love it. He's ready. You could tell he's locked in.
He's beyond ready. He's been ready. And this goes back to last year. Anthony Brown should have got the nod over Tyler Shook anyways.
Right.
Because not only does he have experience coming from Boston College, but at the time I believe he was a senior. He was redshirt. So he got that senior year, and now he's coming back. So, I mean, I'm telling you, this Oregon team is stacked.
I'm riding with you, man. I want Oregon to have a successful season. I'm going with Oregon because I'm all in. I'm all in with them. But they just.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm all in. I'm all in. Yeah, I'm going with the guys that we had on. I'm going with Boise and Oregon. I want to see them both be successful, but in particular Oregon as well, because I just the theme that I'm getting is just the hunger that they're ready to go and start whooping some butt. So, we'll see, man. Spencer said it himself. Spencer Webb said it himself. They ready to go. They ready. So
beyond ready.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes, man. It's gonna be a great season, man. Great season.
It definitely.
And the fans are back. Fans are back. So
man, I don't. Illinois is the underdog against this Nebraska team.
Yeah.
I honestly see Illinois winning. Some strange reason. It's just coming off that difficult season from last year.
Yeah.
I think Illinois is going to win outright.
Yeah.
And I think it might be close, but Illinois may come and.
Is it in Illinois? It is, right?
It is.
Mm-hmm.
That's just those are two teams that I could honestly care less about.
Right.
But I don't know. The alliance that was just announced between the Pac-12, the ACC, and you call it the Big Ten. And I think they call it the Big Ten for a reason.
Right.
There's not that many competitive teams in the Big Ten. Let's be honest. What's going to happen when that Big 12 falls to the Big Ten? In 2025.
So how do you feel about that? I because I was reading it, but I'm just like, what is the meaning for them to put all
they just want a more competitive schedule, and I don't blame them. I honestly don't blame them.
Yeah,
and it's definitely something you see. It's something I've been bashing one of my friends for a long time. He's a Notre Dame fan, and because they were in that independent league, they play pretty much bums.
Yeah,
and they joined up with the ACC this year, and they made it to the college football playoff. Yeah, I get that. But at the same time, you're playing in one of the worst conferences.
Right.
You have Boston College, Virginia. You have the only realistic good team is by far Clemson. And that's it. That's pretty much that's the only team you got there. Give or take on a good day, BC might be good. But outside of that, there's not really much to work with. And the competitiveness in that conference, I'll say it now, I'll say it again, I'll say it 100 years from now, the ACC is by far the least competitive. Without a doubt.
Right.
Least competitive. I don't know. How do you feel about the ACC?
I like you said, we got BC. We got is North Carolina in there? North Carolina's in there, right? We got Duke.
I mean, North Carolina's going to be good this year, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say North Carolina's probably the only team that really has my eye, but like everybody else is just trash. Again, we know how we feel about BC football right now. It's just I don't know where they're going this year. That's a big loss that Anthony Brown has left them.
But they picked up Phil Dracovic, and Phil Dracovic, he's probably one of the better quarterbacks that have come from Notre Dame.
Yeah, but can he bring that energy to the team? That's the thing.
Can he stay healthy?
Can he stay healthy? Right. So I just feel like this is a boring conference, but I just feel like North Carolina in particular is really catching my eye, but everybody else, man, they're not really showing me anything right now. But again, I'm I could be wrong. Because all these college teams, they can just come. They're ready to go, and everybody has another motivation to get going, get this money. So we'll see how it goes,
and we'll see because I mean the NIL's big, so
yeah,
people are hungry.
People are hungry.
People want that money. So
yeah.
Who knows? Who knows when it comes to any type of sponsorship deals, whether it be big or small, what it does to each player. And we're going to find that out very soon.
Very soon. Yeah.
So
hey, maybe we'll pull up on a couple BC football games. You never know.
Yeah. I mean, BC, their ticket prices are a little high for the product that they put out there.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I do have one game circled, and mainly because it's my weekend off from work, and it is BC versus Missouri.
Okay.
I mean,
that should be good.
It'll be a good game.
Missouri's really.
Do I really want to spend that kind of money on to go see BC? I don't know.
We'll
Would
see.
you?
I mean, no. I'm going to the women's basketball games. I'd rather go there than the football game. So
exactly. But we're not really going to get. I mean, we'll be able to talk about it next week because the game will already be started.
Yeah.
We have Boise State versus UCF. I reached out to Cyrus. I've been talking to Cyrus past couple of days, and he's hungry. He's excited to show what he can do.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, UCF is a good team.
Yeah.
UCF
is it at UCF?
Yes, and it's they're a good team, and they were a good team last year.
It's a good test. Come on, Boise.
I got a feeling, this shakeup at Boise State. that's gonna fuel a lot of fire, especially in our guy Cyrus.
Let's go, Cyrus.
I think UCF is going to be in for their defense. At least is going to be in for a hell of a ride. Before that, you have Hawaii, UCLA. UCLA, I'm not too concerned about. Hawaii, a lot of things have changed out there.
Yeah.
But you have UCLA, who's pretty much a guaranteed winner. That's what I don't really like talking about week one.
Yeah,
college football. It's just it's that practicing. It's that preseason. So that's why there's not really much to talk about. And then once week one's going, you get into week two. That's when you start seeing real products, and nobody wants to see some crappy teams play each other. But
let's go Oregon. Let's go Boise. Let's go.
I'm just excited for that huge matchup between Alabama and Miami
next week. Yeah. And Alabama's gonna spank them though.
I don't know. Be surprised.
This is a powerhouse, man.
The Eric King's coming in hot.
I get it, but Alabama ain't worried about nobody.
College.
Let's be honest.
Punk style.
Let's be honest. They're not worried about anybody. Alabama's not worried about anybody right now. maybe Oregon, but they're not worried about anybody else.
Oh man, yeah, I don't know. But I mean, Georgia, Clemson. Georgia's going to win this game.
Oh, Clemson.
Oh, we have to do something. We got to. Yeah. All right. It's such a big. This is why I love college sports. There's so many games going on. Yeah. So between you and I,
okay,
we have to. I don't know. How are we going to do this?
What you mean? You want
to because we did this during the NBA season. We had head-to-head matchups.
Yeah. And this is I'm in your territory right now. I'm swimming in your territory. So
I already swam in your territory, and the results showed I'm clueless.
So I mean we could just pick the games for now and then just figure it out on the way. Text back and forth and see what we can do. I mean, I'm down for whatever. So whatever you need me to do,
okay,
we'll do it.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I don't know. Do you want to stick with college, or you want to do two separate brackets, you and I, between the NFL and? How about this? We pick every single game.
Okay, we could do that.
Or is that too much?
No, we could just ask the people who they think will win, or who they think has the best chance of winning. Because I'm kind of feeling confident right now entering your territory. I walked in, I'm like, oh, this is nice. Okay, I see a few teams out there that every week I can pick against. Okay.
Well. And then I turn the lights off. And I say, welcome to the Thunderdome. Yeah, we'll figure something out.
We'll figure it out.
We have until Saturday to figure it out. I mean, week one's just, like I said, crappy.
Crappy, yeah, it is.
Whatever you want to call it.
Week 2 is going to be good. Yeah.
But anyways, I mean, I got nothing else. You got anything?
No, this is a great. Another, what episode are we on? What number?
Dude, I lost track.
I know. But this is great, man. Shout out Yvona for coming on and putting us on game with the fitness world / dance world, nutrition world. It was great to hear her story, and let's see how this goes. Let's go Patriots, go Red Sox, and let's see how that goes. I know, it kills me. Yeah. Do you want to mention our next guest?
Nope, I do not. I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm not even gonna tease nothing.
Oh, you're not gonna tease? Okay.
But hey, at the end of the day, the show must go on, and I guess we're gonna have to introduce